Let me take you behind the scenes of Guys and Dolls, a musical at Alameda High, where everyone tries as hard as they can to make this show possible. Here we are with the music director, Mr. Dietrich, who will be telling us about his job. Why don't you go and talk about your position as a music director and what that's like?
Well, a good way to look at it is that the music director is responsible for every note that comes out of the show. So if it's a line that is sung, if it's a character expressing an emotion through song, if it's the orchestra supporting the show, if it's an orchestra solo, the music director has purview over all of that and needs to make sure that all of the parts remain polished and integrated into just a single presentation. This show is just a classic, and all of the songs are timeless. There's I've Never Been in Love Before, which is one of the all-time greatest love songs.
Yeah. And
the way we've got it orchestrated here is terrific, and the cast is doing all of these crazy things on the stage. Really fun.
Hello, I'm here with Danielle Moyal, and she's the stage manager of Guys and Dolls. So first off, obviously multitasking is skills you need for this job.
Yes.
Can you go further in depth with that?
Well, like basically the process backstage, you're constantly on headset, so you're listening to every person on tech, what's going on in every single position, and then also simultaneously keeping people quiet backstage, getting stuff ready for the next scene, making sure the scene is going well on stage. You have to basically be aware of everything around, but it's fun. I like it.
Hello, I'm with Macy, who plays Adley in the musical Guys and Dolls. So, do you plan on going into theater business or like something of that sort as a professional?
Yes, I definitely am planning on like acting for the rest of my life. It's like the only thing that I'm good at and that I love. So it would kind of be a shame if I didn't.
I'm here with Nathan, who plays Nathan Detroit in the musical Guys and Dolls. So, do you think you could be friends with your character in real life?
Maybe we could be friends if his name wasn't also Nathan.
So, was that weird at all for you?
It makes it really easy when you're going through the script because you're not going and looking for a character name, you're just looking for your name.
So you can respond directly to
your
character.
So when someone calls my name on stage, I'm like, and then I realize they're talking to my character, and so I turn around and I'm like, oh wait, that's still me.
So I'm with Alex, who plays Sky in the musical Guys and Dolls. So you said this is your first musical. What made you interested in wanting to do this?
Well, when I say it's my first musical, it's not exactly correct. I've been in pit band for the past 3 years,
Okay.
but this was senior year, and I was kind of like the typical like, oh, it's senior year, go big or go home thing. So I went to auditions and got a call back, and then Sky Masterson.
Hello, we're with Nikki, who plays Sarah in the musical Guys and Dolls. Could you give us a line from your audition or the musical?
Sure, I'll sing a little bit of If I Were a Belle, I guess. Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing.
Yeah, see, you really fill the stage. Here we are with the director, Miss McKinley of Guys and Dolls. So how come you selected this show to be played at the Alameda High School?
So this is my 5th show that I've ever directed, and Guys and Dolls was probably my second favorite musical growing up, and I just always loved Marlon Brando and Frank Sinatra in this movie, and I always said that if I got a chance to come here to Alameda High and direct, that it would be one of my first shows that I ended up doing, and so I always knew it would be in the first 5 years, and when I had such a strong group of guys this year coming out for a musical, I just realized that it really had to be Guys and Dolls to really utilize the guys that we had and the talent base that I had this year. So I decided to do one of my favorite musicals and have Guys and Dolls finally come to life on the stage.
tickets have a discount if you are a student, so please bring all your friends and family.